Hey, welcome to Monday Night Heroes, a division of Microphones of Madness. Tonight we are playing Call of Cthulhu, A Time to Harvest, the official Chaosium thingy. And I am going to just stall because our keeper is here. He's here.
He's in the bathroom. He said he had tacos and he's taking a big shit.
Brigands!
How dare you speak of our keeper this way?
Nick's your keeper. And here's Nikki.
All right.
This doesn't have the same effect.
All right.
Gotta look at this like mage-looking guy.
This is keeper of arcane lore. Yeah. He's gonna lure the shit out of us.
Makes him sound like a bard.
All right. So last time, or during the last session, our heroes, I guess, or now the investigators. This is a pulp. The investigators found or discovered Migo base, and they ventured into it and were able to find Rolf, who had been kidnapped during the. So they ventured about 2 rooms deep into this complex of unknown size. They fought, or they escaped from a room that seemingly was controlled by some unknown force and was attacking them with cables and whips, or whip-like cables and stuff like that.
Man, I missed like the Judas Priest episode.
It was the dark side of the force.
So yeah, they after they escaped from that room, they then ventured into what is known as the captive's room, where they found Rolf being prepared to have his brain taken out of his head. So.
Little did the Migo know they were in for a shock, as Rolf doesn't actually have a brain.
Oh no, that would be Chad.
So the heroes, or the investigators, have just released Rolf from the table that he was strapped to.
Dankeschön, mein Freund.
The unimaginable table.
Hang on. Did we or did we not decide to shave his head before we unchained him?
Oh, it was already shaved. That wasn't us.
Oh, right. Okay.
Anybody remember how much HP Insana had lost before HS?
Right, God's Earth will remember what you had.
Most of it.
Let's say you're half of each.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's a lot.
That's what happens when you ask the keeper.
Punishment. Oh, yeah.
It's a question you guys because I'm the one with the BAR and the skills.
The GM equivalent of dicks on your face.
I don't.
You sleep.
I think you got hit for like 2 damage or something like that. I remember you getting hit for 1 whips.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. I don't remember how much you got hit for though.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You are shocked.
And I don't remember you losing that much sand. If you lost any, I don't know. Take yourself down.
You didn't go crazy anyway.
Yeah,
you maybe 2 sand or something like that from the
don't worry about it. To be honest.
brains in a jar.
Okay.
The Migo did remove your wee-wee.
They removed his what?
His wee-wee.
Okay.
And his squiggly spooks.
We're gonna move on now. Not at my table. All right. So you guys are in this hexagonal room, and you are slapping Rolf awake or something. I don't know. How are you doing this? How are you waking him up?
Wake up!
Oh, wake up there.
This worked really well on football class. And Chad just puts his hands on his chest and just starts pounding it like CPR class.
Wait, Chad, stop, Chad.
Oh, that's not how that works there. I think you've been hitting a little too much of the gin there.
Chad, listen to me. Take
Yeah?
off one of your socks and wave it under his nose.
Oh my God.
Okay. Chad.
It's Essen on a Saturday night. There am I.
You're on a table.
You're in the mountain.
Oh, good. That's where we wanted to go anyway.
Anyway.
Ah, yes, there.
So there's this room with tubes in it, and it's pretty awesome.
We did it.
You guys were doing tubes while I was passed out.
No, we weren't doing tubes. It's well, actually, I was trying to see if they put your friend in one, but they hadn't yet. That would have been neat.
You can see the tube, and you can deduce that, or deduct that it was probably. Deduce. You could tell that it was probably the tube that was destined to hold his brain.
See, if we had waited 5 more minutes, we would have known what it was like for him to be in that tube.
Didn't I detach one of
Well,
those?
dear lady, please sit down.
I'm pretty sure I'm lugging a brain around.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Oh.
Want to make sure I was remembering what happened correctly.
Her name is.
Oh, wasn't her name Frida? I think.
Let me see my
Frida.
notes.
Frida.
Frida.
It was Frida.
Yeah.
Yes, the good Catholic in you wants to bury her right.
Right. That's right. Frida.
That's a really peculiar war trophy taken there, son.
It's not a war trophy. It was a person.
You insensitive monster.
You monster.
Hey, when you see as many things as I have, it all gets a little muddled.
Where are the doors?
I know that feeling.
It's just the corridor that you guys came in to come in. There's no doors.
Is there anything else in this room?
Open corridor. Just the way I described it last time. Those strange tables with straps, surfaces with like instruments that you can deduce are for surgery purposes, body manipulation.
Chiropractor.
Chiropractor. Character. Did they take my guns?
Roll luck. You made it. Your guns are set on like a countertop.
Oh, my baby. Oh, did they hurt you?
You need a little privacy.
Oh,
Also,
Sure,
worst
come on to my
chapters
father.
ever.
Come on to my
Never
father
click the
during the
brain
Great
subject.
War.
Keep the weapons.
They may not have known what it was, you know. Clank.
True.
Just more human junk.
What do the Migo corpses have on them?
You mean the pile of goo that they've turned into at this point, probably?
Yeah, they're starting to liquefy. No, they're not liquefying.
They only liquefy in Earth-like atmosphere.
Wait, we're not in an Earth-like atmosphere?
Yeah. Are we liquefying?
That's a good question,
No.
if that's the case.
Yes.
One of them was clutching a weird egg-like object with some like weird little like bulb like warts on it.
Do I recognize it from any of the other Migo weapons that we had at the university?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, it's a Migo electric gun.
It's the lightning gun.
Mine.
Lightning gun? What? Lightning?
And then
True,
Benny
lightning?
grabs it as he says mine.
What?
I say you grab it as you say mine.
Yes.
I do.
Just so everyone knows that you have it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. There are also some, like, I don't know, like strange-looking scalpels and other, like, saws that you guys can grab for weapons if you wish.
Does one of the saws look like it's in the shape of a horse?
So it's a horse saw? Horse saw.
Horse head bookends.
We need to save Equestria from the Migo.
There's really only one corridor out of here. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm going to take a saw. I don't have
Well,
that
I
with me.
still got my handgun, so I'm alright.
I've got a BAR here, so I've got this little handle.
The wandering accent has returned.
I think I have to roll my English for whenever Wes's character speaks.
I think we all need to roll English for when his character speaks, because I have no idea what he's been saying.
Well, let's take the empty brain tube. I'm sure our benefactors would like to see one of these.
I take it. I mean, do we have to tell them about it? I mean, I have proof they're aliens. I have proof in my hands that they're aliens.
Yes. Yes, you have proof in your hands
Yeah.
that these are aliens.
I was right, Benny. I was right.
Now you have to make them believe you.
Well, the
I
guy
have
cutting
two.
our paychecks. Oh, I'm sure he believes it, whatever it is.
I care less about that nutballer. I'm talking about the rest of the world. I was right.
She wants to publish.
Ah.
She does not wish to perish.
This is going to be a Nobel Prize for you.
Well, unless we get out of here, it'll be a no prize.
Excelsior! Let's go down through the. Let's go back through the corridor.
All right, so you guys go back out through the corridor, back to the hallway that you guys had already entered or had gone through.
Sure.
There.
Everybody been mapping this?
It was a straight line.
Mapping.
No, it hasn't been a straight line. You guys ended up in one room. You went forward for a while, and then you ended up in a hallway that went left and right. You took a left, and that's when you found yourself in the brain cylinder room. And a circular room. You went out the only other corridor, which was kind of like a, let's say south, I guess. And then you took a left eastward, and you ended up in this room. So after you go out to the corridor, there is a hallway with one direction going left and one going right back to that brain cylinder room.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? You can go left or right.
Whichever one doesn't take us back to that.
Right hand rule.
We're going left.
Damn it.
Okay, so
At least we get a choice in that.
as you guys go down the corridor, you go about 25 feet, and then you suddenly see a large square-shaped hole that looks like it has been dug into the bedrock beneath you. It takes up pretty much almost the entire corridor in front of you, blocking you off, except for a little ledge that you each could probably walk across one by one. All the way to the left against the wall. So you would like put your body against the wall and shimmy to the left.
What's down the hole?
Darkness.
Darkness.
My arch enemy.
What's that, Mr. Akbar? It's a trap.
Mhm.
Does anybody have a flashlight? Or anybody remember to bring a flashlight here? We got a light down there.
You're the military man.
I believe you guys did have a flashlight.
Yeah, I think I
flashlight.
have one.
Yeah. I apparently don't have one of them.
Are there any lighting implements in the old brain room that we were just in?
Not that you could tell. It was all pretty alien to you.
But I'm German.
Can we dock points from the keeper?
Yes.
I don't know. I thought that was great.
You would.
That's -2 genre points.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm making note of that. Next time we play Sky Splash Flick, you start out with
Hey,
-2 genre.
I want to believe those comments were great.
All right.
I wouldn't believe it.
Make comedy great again.
What would you guys like to do?
Oh.
Shine the light down the hole.
The beam only goes so far along the wall, and then nothing.
Is it like a downward shaft, or is it just like a dark corridor?
It's just a downward shaft. 20 feet. It's about 20 cubic feet.
Hush your mouth.
Or not cubic feet, square feet.
Listen,
I was
just talking
trying
about
not-
downward shaft.
I was trying not to go there.
They
Right.
just dug it, you know.
Yes.
The new
I'm seriously tempted
yoga
to fire a
position.
flare down there.
Downward facing shaft.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother genre that we don't want to get into. It's a little
No,
too adult for our stream.
That was extra.
That's, that's
For-
it.
For our target demographic.
Sawhorse.
Time to get namaste with the downward facing shaft.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Nice.
Your face is big in a cold.
Well, this has been fun. I think it's time to go home.
I like that plan there. That's a plan I'd ride home on.
Yeah, what use?
Wait,
Why do we
you
want to
just discover that there's aliens? And
Who's
you
got a
don't
grenade?
wanna- You're not curious about it? You want to
Yeah, they're aliens that
Oh,
want to
I'm
kill
totally
us,
curious
man.
about it. However, I am not one for falling down giant holes.
Who's got a grenade?
I'm not that curious.
I got
about
my
it.
flare gun.
Well, shoot a flare down there.
Yeah, how many flares have I got left? I think I've used one.
Then you have one more.
There you go. This would be the time to
My
use it.
last flare. Okay, what the heck? I fire my flare gun down the hole.
The flare travels down, 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 and eventually you cannot see it anymore.
And it birds.
And there's some alien asshole that ring of fire.
The
That
square
ring of
of
fire.
nothing. No, this is
Square
square of nothing.
Fucking Chad gets bored
That
and
was
goes
a waste.
across.
So there's nothing in the hole. Let's shimmy to the left,
I'm
take to the right.
I'm following Chad.
Chad shimmies to the left.
Okay.
Always to the left.
And just
You-
a step to the right.
To the
It's-
left. To the left.
It's a little difficult and it's a little bit tense, but you are able to get across.
Sounds good.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Did he level up?
Oh,
No, you did not level up.
If Chad was smarter, he would have thought of grabbing a rope so people would have had something sturdy so they wouldn't have felt so
It's okay, Chad. Even if you were smart, we don't have a rope.
Hardcore.
Say, I don't remember anybody bringing.
So yeah, what's on the other side of the hole?
what does Chad see?
How far do you go down?
I'm shimmying.
Oh well, you're past that 20-foot hole. You're past that big one.
Okay.
You're on the other side and still in the corridor.
Guys, what should I do? Should I keep going or wait for you guys?
Always forward.
Yeah, keep going. Dude, go all the way through this whole complex.
No, walk forward like about 20 paces and wait.
We'll be right behind you every step of the way.
I feel like you're being jokey with me, Chatsworth. That's
He's
not
learning.
cool right now.
Don't get
Learning.
too far ahead of the group, is my point.
Buddy system, Chad, remember.
There is two.
All right. I'm going to go take a look.
Do you follow Rolf or do you stay?
I've been following it.
Okay, you're going with him. Okay, you guys go about 20 feet. You guys make your 20 paces.
Turn
You're
and shoot.
faced with a gigantic ore body that takes up the entire corridor.
A what?
A body of ore, like a big.
Oh, okay.
piece of ore.
Oh, gosh.
They
I thought he said
Oh,
horror
no.
body. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what's happening in this game?
Yeah, that's called a load.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's
That
down
is the
here.
mother.
It's down here as ore body.
Or
Okay,
an outcropping, I think.
What kind of ore?
you're right.
Is it shiny?
Is it at the conjunction of the passageway?
Does anybody have a geology skill?
Me.
Oh,
The
yeah.
geology
I'll
student.
make my way
Definitely
across.
what Chad knows.
Chad knows rocks.
Oh, yeah.
But neither Rolf nor Chad.
I
No,
have archaeology.
Days.
Has some geology, but no, not.
How about this? Did you see the ore from chapters or episodes 1 or 2?
I did.
It's
I
the
did.
same ore.
Oh, it's the MacGuffinanium.
Yep, it's the Pasqualium ore or Pasqualium. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Plot of war.
Oh,
Far from sure, it's
I'm
pop.
feeling weak.
it's the stuff mined my hometown there.
Are there any small bits of it laying around, like a hand-sized chunk of it?
Well,
I'm
Can
gonna
we-
pocket one.
So I'm assuming everybody's gotten across the hole now.
We
And
can-
that's whoever's the last person. That's who sees the flare come back up the hole.
There's back up the hole.
Has the Migo fly up to join us.
No, as Dungeons and Dragon dungeon crawlers come back up and they cast a magic missile in the darkness, it's heading your
And it hits the palmarium or whatever, the dwarf star alloy.
The vibranium.
All right, enough of that.
Right.
So you guys are effectively blocked off.
Okay.
So we have to go back back
You're
again.
gonna have to go back.
I stayed on the other side of the hole anyway.
Okay.
This is some sort of dead end.
Then we go back.
All right, you go back, and the only ways back are either through that brain cylinder room or the captain's room.
Let's go the other way then.
Well, you can't really go through the captain's room. I'm sorry. Through the brain room. All right.
To the brain room.
To the brain room.
Watch for swinging of wires. They are a little feisty.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Up they are there, darling.
It's calm again once you guys get back to this room. There
No
aren't.
more cables
There's
trying to
nothing.
kill us.
No.
Good.
How? So you guys continue through.
Yes.
Okay, I touched it wrong. Noted.
You continue through, and you see to your right the corridor that came down, or that you guys originally came through after you guys appeared in the complex. That was
Mhm.
in the hexagonal room to your right. So the only way is forward. You guys continue forward.
It's the only way.
Yeah, well, that's I was saying, I wasn't asking. Sorry. You guys continue forward. You guys get about 50 feet, and you guys enter another hallway, passageway to your left and to your right. You can see into either room. The one to your left is another one of those brain cylinder rooms. It looks exactly the same setup. It looks like the walls are round. Looks like a round room. And it looks like the layout is essentially the same, maybe with a few minor adjustments.
How much effort would it take to trash the equipment in the brain room?
Well, what kind of implements do you guys have, or are you talking about like? Didn't somebody have axes? I could have sworn Chad had pickaxes.
Yeah, somebody had axes, and I picked up one of those saws.
I think there were hatchets, but
Yeah, Chad had some hatchets, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I had hatchets. I didn't have pickaxes.
Don't you have two?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I
So
borrow one of those? I'll give it right back.
Okay.
I'll start wailing on the brain equipment.
all right. You guys watch Rolf.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
yeah, I'm not in the room while he's doing that though.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Not for the same reasons though. This just it's technology. She's just like, no, I can't watch.
Well, he smashes at it. How long are you doing this for?
Just until it looks like it's unusable.
The entire room?
Well, just the machinery.
It's the entire room.
5 rounds.
All right, yeah, you're destroying it. And the entire room's gone.
Here's your hatchet back.
You guys can continue.
There we go.
All right, then we go the other way.
All right. You guys enter a rather large room. It's a square in size.
Square in size.
Shape.
Damn,
Shape.
non-Euclidean architecture.
Wait, what?
Well,
Non-Euclidean!
this is the first square room. I'm sorry.
And it sounds entirely like blue.
How big is it? It's square.
Square. Am I having a synesthesia attack?
Must be damn funny.
What's the temperature in here?
This place smells like upside down.
It's,
Feels like gravy.
It's 60. It's 62
Wait,
degrees.
something can feel like gravy.
It's
62 degrees.
slightly uncomfortable, but it's not unbearable.
So it's like walking into a walk-in freezer.
I made that up.
All right. Now.
62 degrees is not a. Never mind. There are a bunch of crates stacked up. Oddly enough, just regular wooden crates. There's a bunch of what looks like mining equipment, like strange drills, and like kind of stuff that looks like farm working equipment.
Can we see what's in the crates?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Strange drills. Farming equipment.
As you guys get further down into the room to go check the boxes, you guys see even stranger things that are
Ooh, it's on. Full season?
kind of like some of these things look like human organs covered in a slimy film. Others like dried seed husks.
Ew.
Like I don't know.
Jerky.
Like large. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like big ass cocoa beans.
It's like my dorm room.
Oh.
It is like a dorm room.
So you guys are searching through the crates, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep.
You guys are able to find several thousands of dollars in various currencies from around the world.
Ooh, score.
There's on the Deutschmarks.
Let's
Success.
see. I'll take some of those British pounds, some of those American dollars.
Wait, it's 1929.
Yeah. The
Oh,
right.
like German currency is.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do
Oh,
not want. I was gonna say yes. You can accept Deutschmarks if you want them.
You can take as
I have-
many as you wish.
I need to buy some bubble
Here,
gum.
fill my
Here's a
pockets.
wheelbarrow full.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna fill my pockets
Right.
with dollars.
Yep, and some British pounds. Ooh.
You guys are also able to find human clothing of various types in neatly packaged transparent bags. And then various normal items from everyday life, like flashlights,
I grab a flashlight.
Me too.
some like mechanic, like everyday like tools, hammers,
I'm
stuff.
sure if we looked around, we'd probably see the affects of our fellow students from the field trip.
No, they just had they had on.
Yeah, whatever was in their pockets and stuff would probably be here.
If there's a pocket knife, I'm gonna snag it.
Sure, you're able to find a pocket knife.
If there's a rocket launcher, I would snag it.
Do not have a rocket launcher.
+5 Holy Avenger. Just ask.
I mean, you never know. They could have been doing this for ages.
You have to be ready for these
forever.
things.
Copy of the.
Are there like pistols or like are around here as well?
No, but as you travel throughout actually, I didn't hear what you said after crystals, to be perfectly honest with you.
Pistols.
Pistols.
Yeah, sorry, I got way too into that character.
No, there there are no weapons here. You guys cannot find any weapons besides that pocket knife. I mean, like, you guys can find like regular old Swiss Army knives, but you cannot find any like guns or anything like that.
You know what? I'll take one of those Swiss Army knives. You never know what you'll need.
Mhm.
Is there any kerosene or anything we could use to burn this place down with?
Not while we're in it.
You don't want to get caught there with the smoke.
I still want to know what's in the crates, or is this stuff in the crates?
This is stuff in the crates.
Okay.
Is there a pack of cigarettes?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, any books?
Smokes.
And booze.
You guys find a carton of cigarettes, no boo.
There's still
I'll give you a carton.
Or,
You guys can have a carton of Lucky Strikes.
Nice.
this is good shit.
Shit.
Wow. What'd you try?
SMFT.
What? No fleur de lis?
Any arcane
Damn it, I was
books?
hoping for silk cuts.
No arcade. As you guys search, though, you guys spot some rather large pieces of gold and silver.
Oh, my.
Oh, damn.
Like the size of like a refrigerator.
What the hell are they gonna do with this?
Somebody give me I need a little pocket knife there. I gotta grab us off
Maybe there.
some evidence.
There.
A little bit of evidence off the big ass sparkles.
What, are you gonna go after it like a frosty freeze? Just scrape on it and
Exactly.
get your gold scrapings?
It's
I mean, gold
gold.
is very soft.
It's gold. You guys could like cut big hunks of it off. With
Yeah.
your Swiss
Exactly,
Army
yeah.
knives.
Carve off some gold. It's like a turkey.
You're gonna take your pocket knife and carve out some gold.
Yeah, it's like
Gold snow cone.
All right, how much?
Hang on. Chad looks for a dolly.
See, I'll take half a pound of gold. Just half a pound of that.
You cannot find a dolly. I'm sorry, Chad.
Can I find a cheese grater?
You cannot find a cheese grater.
Yes.
Chad just
How
tried
about
to
jewelry?
lift it.
See,
And
Um,
any jewelry?
this is what I got in this business. This is what I got in this business right here. This is
There's no jewelry.
gold.
What do you
There
mean
you
this is
go.
why you got in this business? Well, you were expecting a refrigerator-sized chunk of gold.
Sometimes it happens. Hey,
Yeah.
you know,
He's a soldier of fortune. There's a
Literally.
fortune right here.
yes.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Nick,
Yeah.
how much would the refrigerator-sized piece of gold weigh?
A lot.
A
Oh
lot.
my gosh.
I want
Unbelievable amount.
Probably about a ton at least.
I'm gonna use a line from a movie to describe this. More than you can afford, buddy. Ferrari.
No, I was just gonna say is that you said it was like 1,200 pounds. I'm like, damn it, Chad can only lift 1,199.
Lift with your knees, Chad. Lift
It's
with
sitting
your
on a
knees.
bunch of
Sure, I'll help.
crushed pallets. Just
Yeah, I cut a little bit off of both of them. A small section. Nothing serious.
Half a pound goes in my bag.
So
I'm not even looking for half a pound, just like a slight sliver off of both of them.
What I'm hearing is people are filling their pockets.
No, I'm not.
I'm
I'm
not
just
touching
taking
it.
like a little bit.
I mean, with the money too, though.
Yeah.
You guys are
I'm
filling.
actually no.
Definitely money.
Honestly, Ella's not interested in the money either.
All right. Well, you guys take down what you want because there was enough
Okay.
to go around. But be reasonable about it. You guys have pockets. You guys don't have backpacks or anything.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
is there
Are
any
there any
backpacks?
backpacks in the
No,
personal?
there are no
Backpack.
Why don't you
Is
just
there
fill up,
any-
go get
Ooh,
some
how about a
tubes and
compass?
fill up tubes with cash.
Yeah.
Let's,
I
Let's
do, and you're not getting
Hang
it.
on. Let's dump out Chadworth's brain and
Yep.
use the container to carry more money.
no.
That's what I'm thinking
Not
there.
do that.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking there.
Carve
Ooh, we had an empty one waiting for
a
Rolf.
backpack size
Yeah, we did, and you're not
Oh.
using that either.
out of the refrigerator.
Why not?
Use that to carry the gold.
Actually,
So-
no. But
And my life's work is right here.
let's take,
You're gonna let me have the brain.
You know,
let's take a coat and turn that into a backpack.
nice.
Nick.
Yeah.
So while the reservoir dogs are filling their pockets,
yeah.
are there any other doors in this room?
Yes, there are two. There's one to your guys. Okay. As like, I'm gonna describe this from the way you guys entered. You guys entered the room. There's a corridor on the left side, and going forward, I guess. So west and north.
Are there
Okay.
any tracks or indications of more areas of travel to either?
No.
Scuttle marks.
Nope.
Sorry to kind of go D&D here. Is there any armor that Chad could wear that looks football padded?
There's no armor.
Dad takes the pieces of the crate and starts trying to fit it on him. What are you
like an
doing?
Iron Man box.
Or
Iron Man.
like mining implements? Would there be a pickaxe I can grab? Or like a jeweler's hammer?
I can grab a pickaxe.
Okay, I will grab a pickaxe.
All right. Since there's nothing to grab,
And I say that is some fine gold we got there.
Chad isn't smart enough to know what to do with gold. He understands money, but gold seems like a foreign concept.
Yeah, but it's shiny.
It is shiny, but gotta keep your eye on the prize.
Gold in a barn really isn't all that shiny.
I'm gonna check out the forward passageway while everybody's loading up.
Yeah, after I grab my little sections of the gold and silver, I join Benny because, like I said, she's not interested in that stuff.
I'm not loading up at all unless there's
I wasn't either.
ammo
I mean,
for the Luger or the 45. I'm not interested.
There's
At
no.
least there's a retirement plan to think of. He doesn't have 401k. He doesn't have to invent it yet.
No ammunition.
Are there any
Benny.
flares that I could use in my flare gun now that I'm empty?
No flare gun rounds.
Darn.
No flares.
Okay.
Ben,
Chad carries on.
Is there rope, by the way? Is there actually rope around here?
there's. You know what? Sure. Yeah, there's some rope.
Grab some of that.
Yeah. There's 20 feet of it. No, 30 feet of it.
30 feet of rope.
30 feet of rope.
Just enough to hang yourself with.
Wes's character would be that guy that had the paracord bracelet. And just be like, how do I break it open to use this?
Oh, yes.
So going forward, you see another one of those square, one of those square holes at the edge of the room and the hallway, like right where they meet.
That room must be big.
I really don't like
It's a
those
square.
colors.
I think that's
All
where
right,
they're
all right, all
mining.
right. So those Migo things can fly.
Right.
It's probably where they come from.
What, like a hive?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they do look like insects. It's a possibility.
All
They
right.
also look kind of like mushrooms, so maybe they grow down there.
They also look kind of like lobsters.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Oh, yeah. Wow, good looking thing.
Lobsters. Who's making a bisque?
Wrong
Yeah,
guy.
it don't seem like they'd be that tasty. They smell horrible.
Was there any butter in those crates? Garlic?
They don't keep butter around here.
They looked more like shrimp.
You found a really big, like 200-gallon pot, and
Wrong guy.
And a propane burner.
I wonder why this is here.
It's on, Rico.
They eat their own.
So going forward,
Hey, we're gonna have us
Another
a
one of these.
Miko boil.
giant bowls
Chef Paul for Dome.
I got the corn on the cob.
fronted with the giant.
Cutting the potatoes.
What do you?
Okay, so big ass hole.
Yeah.
It's basically the same style of room as before. Shimmy across to
Yes.
another passage.
Yeah. But roll an idea roll.
Okay.
You don't actually know. You're smart enough for this. You guys should probably tie yourselves together if you're gonna keep doing this, because last time felt a little tense, and if one of you slipped, then
Or maybe we should go back out into the warehouse room and check out the door to the left.
you could do that too.
I vote for that. I'm all
Yeah,
about not walking over tight ledges.
That's a better plan there.
Good idea.
It's only a matter of time when those bastards start flying up through that hole and attack us anyway.
Oh, yes, there.
So you guys walk down about 20 feet, and you guys enter another one of these square storage rooms. Essentially the same stuff that was in the last room. Gigantic pieces of rare metals.
There's some electrum and platinum.
What's this?
Crates.
Adamantium? How'd they get this?
Some strange alien, you don't know what, and it kind of makes you uncomfortable looking at it. And there is a passageway leading out of every direction. So there's one going south, north, east, and west. You just came from the east one, is the way I'm going to describe it.
Okay, and south is basically the way we've come.
Yeah, you guys were southeast of this room, I'm gonna say.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what there is. Roll listen rolls for me.
Listen, you say?
Listen.
Lots of pass on the listen roll.
I hear everybody's heartbeats.
I hear nothing.
Of course.
Ella, you can,
I mean-
and Ella and the rest of you that made it,
No.
hear like the sound of rushing water.
Is that water?
Yeah.
I have to go to the
That's what it
bathroom.
says.
It sounds like water.
Yeah.
Which direction is the water coming from?
With the whole floor, I should be able to tell possibly, because like I crit that.
The northern part of the room, probably by, or it's by the northmost corridor.
Do I relay said information?
Yeah. Or
Alright.
you can if you want to. Or well, everyone that heard it can tell.
I'm just asking if I got anything extra because I crit it.
Yeah, that's what you got extra. You know exactly where it is. Nobody.
Yeah, that's what I tell them where it is.
Okay.
If any asks, I point in a direction saying that's where it's coming from.
Well, let's go look at that. Northward.
Okay,
That's the way
so
I read.
you guys approach the sound, you guys find a large grate set in the floor. It's 10 feet in diameter.
Wow.
Sounds like
That
a
makes
great
the mountain great again.
The sound of running water can be heard in the darkness below. Suggesting some sort of maybe underground river or something.
Shine the light down. Does it do the same thing? Is it really far down?
You can see the water.
Okay, so it's not that far.
How far is it? 30 feet?
No, let's say like a 10-foot plunge into the water.
10-foot plunge into the water.
Yeah.
In our geological surveys of the area, are there any rivers?
Yeah, does this help us figure out where we are in relation to anything?
There was the river that you guys encountered in the very first episode. Remember where you saw the Migo floating down?
Mm-hmm.
You also got the truck stuck.
Yeah, so that's the one that's the closest one.
Hey, you guys know that Ellen has no clue about any of that.
Right.
I mean, you saw as you guys were coming to town again, you saw you guys had to pass over the bridge, so you guys did see the river again.
Well, I mean, the chances are that this river could lead out deeper into the forest, or it could lead further underground to an aquifer or something.
True.
So we could either try to follow this river, since it's not quite as deep as the other hole, or we could go out and check some of the other rooms.
Someone
What
roll.
you guys want to do?
Say
Say
what?
what?
Someone
We got
roll
at least
an idea
one
roll.
other.
Roll an idea roll?
Yeah.
Chad will roll.
Sure, I'll roll.
Idea is just int, right?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Playing devil's
I crit that too.
playing devil's advocate and having the opposite point of like just thinking of what's the worst thing that could happen. You guys just might be stranded down inside some dark hole that you never get out.
I didn't need an idea roll to say that because that's what she was gonna say. Anyway.
Well, there you go. there you go.
So she just confirmed this, like, yeah, I'm not so much about going down there. Because, yeah, what if we just get stuck under there and can't get out?
We'll have water until we die of starvation.
Or we
we've got a
drown.
rope.
Yeah, or drown.
I'm not a fan of that plan. That doesn't
I'm
sound
not
like
either.
it's going to lead to my retirement. And I aim to retire from this business, not die.
All right, then let's go and check the west passage then.
Oh, and she folds her arms and looks at Benny and goes, and you're not getting out of what you did before we got here that easy either.
Hey, whatever. West passage.
You guys are going down it?
Yep.
Because it goes down to the dark or into some dark. So you guys are going down it.
We got light for
We
the
got
time being, so yeah.
Oh, get down there.
Yeah, get those lights in there.
You guys enter into a room that's roughly 9 to 10 feet wide by 20 feet long. They're filled with racks containing trays covered in pale, almost transparent fungus-looking substance.
Ew.
Almost transparent.
The whole place smells of like the worst roadkill that you guys have ever encountered. You guys roll a con roll.
Oh, God. I even have that. Yes, I do.
A con
I'm
roll,
gonna
you said?
fail so badly when something bad happens.
If you
Why
guys,
are we wasting my crit Dice tree.
I do not make that.
If you fail, you throw up.
Ah.
You stop this and you throw up.
Oh, jeez, what is wrong with
I'm
you?
very
people?
lazy.
It's almost like you've never been around corpses before.
Yeah.
Maybe normal people haven't been around corpses before.
Smells like Kenya.
What?
Chad throws up.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that. Yeah, it was another job I did a long
Chad
time
throws
ago.
up on the army dude.
Oh,
So, what type of fungus do we have here? Is it possibly infant Migo?
Somebody roll science, biology, or botany roll.
Ooh, let's see.
I only have the biology.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
even
yeah.
have those.
You Tannis now?
My zoology, rather.
Tannis knows? Tannis has this?
Yeah, Tannis does not have this. Tannis has nature.
All right.
Ella has zoology. That could help. I can roll it. I
I
don't know
got
if that would
chemistry.
help.
Can you use chemistry?
No, chemistry. You can't use chemistry for this one.
What about zoology?
No. You cannot use
All right.
I have a flask.
I would like to
don't
examine
need
my
to.
class.
I draw. Can I draw this fungus into something?
No, you can use science, biology, or science, botany. Somebody make a roll, or don't.
I got nothing.
Nobody making a roll?
Nobody has those skills.
All right.
No useful skills.
I was checking. All right. It's alien to you guys. You guys can't really.
How
Alien.
about knowledge? Can we use knowledge?
Nope. It's alien.
Alien. That means Ella wants to take a
Your human
sample.
knowledge is telling
Ella
you
is at least getting a better look at it.
this could be from this Earth, but to you it is entirely foreign and unknown.
Benny, can I borrow your lighter?
Wait.
No. Some
So-
species of fungus are known to produce flammable chemicals.
They also
That's
tend
what
to
I'm
produce,
counting on.
but not while we're in the room with it.
Yeah, we do need
What
to
is it
breathe.
with people wanting to set us on fire?
Alien knowledge? Heck, for Chad, that could be calculus.
That is pretty alien in its own right.
It's not that hard, Chad. All you got to know is that when X approaches 0,
I want to take a sample, but I'm scared to mess with it.
Then triple.
Well, Chad plays football, so when X approaches 0, someone gets tackled.
True.
that sounds exactly like his calculus class.
You know,
When X approaches 0, somebody's screwed.
I come with this global warming thing, but that's a myth. I got a snowball here. That's a myth.
What on earth are you talking about? Global warming? What is global warming?
I don't know.
What is he rambling about?
I don't know. It's something that has to do
I would like to take a sample.
Yes, sample.
What kind of container do you have?
I have a tube.
Oh, okay. You guys gonna put in the tube? All right.
I
Yeah.
have
I'm willing to put
a
the
pack
two.
of cigarettes from the carton of Lucky Strikes that we found. I'm going to unwrap the cigarettes, dump them out on the floor,
Wait.
and that way I have a nice foil-lined package. Let me see your pocket knife, Ella.
I give him the pocket knife.
Click open the pocket knife, slice a little sample, scoop it into the foil package, ball it up, close the pocket knife, hand it back to Ella.
All right. You got a sample, and
Like a good forensic scientist would.
all right. You have a sample of it.
Okay, goes in my pocket.
There's nothing else in this room really, just these long trays of this.
All right.
Wait
Any
for your sample to take over your nervous system.
that's fine. I'm not smoking it. It's fungus.
There's a
Look
Don't
at the
put your
color.
lips on it.
there's a small like
Some fungus can enter the body through the ass.
There's a small 3-foot wide.
Theo's not even here. Why you gotta keep talking bad about him?
There's a small 3-foot wide passageway heading south.
Okay.
But you can see that room is nothing but more trays of this stuff.
All right. So what happens if we head south? Let's take a look south.
That's what I'm saying is you see more trays of this stuff.
So just another room full of trays with this stuff.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
Casket.
Same stuff. But there's also a passageway north that you haven't gone to, and there's also the one eastward back to that last storage room.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll try north.
All right. Everyone following?
Yep.
I am. Yes, there. Yeah.
Go up, and it's this pathway is like a 45-degree angle to that last room. And as you go up, you exit, or you end up in a crossroads passageway. There's a hallway to your left, right, and forward. Which way would you guys like to go?
Right.
Always forward.
Okay.
Go forward.
Forward always.
There we go. Finally, somebody answered.
I thought somebody else would have said it.
Ah,
Nothing
Where
here
are
was
we?
pretty.
Forward.
Okay, you guys go forward.
Dude,
As you go up this passageway, you guys begin to smell a really bad odor, like sour milk.
Chad, did you fart?
So it's worse than the odor that we just came out of?
Yes. On both accounts.
It's a different odor, but it's just as bad. Well, no, actually, no, it's not just as bad because you don't need to make a con roll in terms of game terms. It smells like sour milk. As you guys enter the chamber, you guys see that like this room is dominated.
Now we're talking.
Bow before me.
This room is dominated by a crude sculpture in the center of the chamber.
My word, that sculpture is crude.
Here's the
Jesus.
Did that sculpture say bad things to you?
Here's the thing. It is a gigantic sculpture that is somehow defying gravity,
Orange hair.
hovering over a circle of 5 standing stones. Roll
Okay.
sanity loss for it.
Roll sanity.
Okey
Lost or
dokey.
roll sanity. To see
Roll sanity to see if you.
Oh shit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, it was like, this is
Hallelujah.
amazing.
Okay, who makes it and who fails? Or just tell me who fails, actually.
Chad got a 95.
All right.
That's a fail.
I got a 96. I definitely failed.
Okay. Anyone else?
Did Wes fall asleep again?
Wesley.
yes, I'm awake. I made it. I was trying to figure out this whole.
You're running
Well,
across
that's
rooftops, Wes.
All right, I made it.
You made it. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 15 and I have 60, so I made it. Sorry.
You did. We're just messing with you.
Yep, this is funny. That's the only reason.
Those that failed, roll 1d4.
Okay.
1.
Singular sensation. Every little step
Shake it
you
off.
take.
And then it just says the chorus line.
Does anyone have a Cthulhu Mythos skill at this point?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Chad got 4.
Lose
One
for
point.
sand.
You lose for sand. It's really jarring to you, Chad. It's huge. You don't like it at all.
It's
Does it
huge.
make me want to break it?
It's crass.
With a
it's
4,
huge.
it's not that bad.
Yep. Oh.
No, it doesn't make you want to break it.
It's very modernist.
Slightly cubist, actually.
So I don't have Cthulhu Mythos. You were saying about Cthulhu Mythos, Nick?
Yeah, you have it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think any of us do.
No, okay.
I've got 1 point of those.
You can always roll a 1.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can always get lucky.
Okay, what the hell?
No.
No, I don't like it.
So as you guys enter, you notice that there's like it starts to get harder to walk. There's like a weird tarry substance on the floor, making the ground sticky to walk upon.
Is this the source of the sour milk odor?
Yes, essentially, yeah. Astrid, you remember while talking with Matherson about the Migo that this is the type of like decomposing matter that the Migo leave behind when they die. Judging by the thickness and the spread of the goo, there are staggering amounts of Migo have died in this room.
Benny,
genocide chamber.
I will relay this to my comrades.
Benny, this reminds me of that one time when you poured pig's blood all over your floor to get foot patterns.
The standing stones are about 5 feet high, covered in a strange script that none of you find recognizable at all. Like, it doesn't resemble any type of human language or script. There's also some unnerving depictions of crudely drawn mouths, eyes, and what might be tentacles. You're not
I
sure.
really don't like this room so much anymore.
No.
You like it to begin with?
Say it again, Rolf. What did you say?
You liked it to begin with?
All right. And Astrid, what did you say?
I said, I think this room might be dangerous.
All right.
Does anyone have paper?
I probably have stationery.
Do you need to go to the bathroom, Benny? I understand.
No.
You had a cigarette pack. You can.
Yeah, you had those
Probably
cigarettes
got
that you
dollars.
popped out before.
Yeah, I got
Love that.
Nobody's touching my cigarettes.
Does anybody have a pencil, though? Or anything?
I can roll luck and see if I have one in a pocket. I wouldn't have any paper, but I might have one that's just stuff in a pocket.
That's a good point. Go ahead.
So,
We are students.
Yeah. Those of you that
no, I do not. Funny enough, I missed that by like 3.
well, Astrid, roll science geology roll to see if you can identify the stones.
No.
Okay, are the letters like carved into the wall?
No, they're carved into the stones.
Oh, they're carved into the stones?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're carved into the stones.
Yeah.
How thick is the tar-like substance of decomposing Migo bodies?
Let's say it's like it's not overcoming like the tops of your shoes. Like it's like I don't know. It's about an inch thick.
About an inch thick. Now, is it rubbery or is it liquid?
It's tarry. It's like a tarry substance.
Tarry
It's
substance.
liquid. It's not. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard for you. It's difficult for you to keep walking. Like you're slowed down.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off my shirt, pull off my t-shirt, rip it up, grab some of the goose, smear it on the stones, and press my t-shirt against the stones to get an impression of the symbols.
You're gonna have a white substance on a white shirt.
oh, it's white. I thought it was black.
Yeah. No,
That could be awkward.
No, I'm wearing a black t-shirt.
Is your last name Mosley?
My last name's Mosley?
So your last name is Mosley. It's Oswald Mosley.
Oh. No, my last name's Blake. Get back off, man. I'm a scientist.
As you guys stay in here, the air, you guys can feel it's starting to grow kind of thick and hot.
I'm gonna make my way out
I think we should go.
because I think this room is dangerous.
I'm gonna back up to the entrance of the room while he's busy rubbing himself all over the statue there, and make sure that nothing angry gets out there.
Okay.
Benny, I think we need to go.
In a minute. I'm almost done.
I really think we need to go.
You guys can feel like, I don't know. Ellie, you can see like, feel like the walls are starting to press in on like it's.
Yeah, I started pulling on him at that point, trying to get him out of it.
Oh, fine. Hopefully I got something off of that.
Got samples of the
Phrasing.
cops.
Okay. So there's a corridor to the left, or to like the west, and then there's the one back behind you guys from where you entered.
Okay, I
Can we
guess
try
we're
west?
going left.
Okay. You guys see another one of those gigantic 20-foot squares that you guys can get around.
Easily or difficultly?
It's still difficult. You're still gonna have to shimmy across. It's probably a good idea if you
Shimmy.
tie each other up. Or
Sure.
not tie each other up.
Who's got the rope?
I thought Chad had it or found it.
Yeah,
It wasn't me.
Wes-
It was
I would've
Somebody had one.
Yeah,
Wesley's
I'll
character.
All right.
You know, why doesn't one go across while we hold the rope and we just keep you on a sequence, rather than
Well, then
everybody?
we'll send Chad across first. He can be anchor.
Yes.
It'll
Sounds
take
good
all
to
of
me.
us to get him back up if he falls.
Pretty much.
So Chad, you tie the rope around your waist,
Mhm.
probably as instructed by somebody.
No, I show him how to do it.
Yeah, as instructed by somebody. Like,
Yeah.
All right, now you tie it like this, Chad.
and you're able to get across, and then I'm guessing you're holding the rope against the side of the wall so that people can grab it and then walk across.
Pretty much like a safety
Yeah.
rope.
Okay, so great, you're all able to get across.
Okay. What's
And
on the other side?
you go about another 20 feet, and you find yourselves confronted with another one of those square holes.
Another one.
You know these
Wait, we're
Indigo
confronted about what?
can use
Another
a little bit of architecture training.
Square holes.
There's a thing
Anyone-
called a
I'm
staircase.
starting to think it'd be a good idea if we just left at this point.
But what about the greatest scientific? He's shaking the T-shirt. What about the greatest scientific find of ever?
She shakes the can at him.
That's these on a rag, basically.
Let's just do it again.
All right, you guys do it again. Then you go about another 20 feet, and you guys find yourself confronted with another ore load blocking you off.
Is it something I can get at with my pickaxe?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to break it up so that you guys can get past it or anything like that. You can
Okay.
take off a little chunk of it,
I'm gonna take off a little chunk.
right? Or you can grab one from the floor. And there's
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Anybody else want some ore?
No, I'm good.
I'm not really into rock. So. If you find any rubies around here or any diamonds, let me know.
This could be 10 times as valuable as diamonds. We've never even heard of this substance before. Why are you just turning it away?
I enjoy that you all are so interested in money when we could die here.
Says the woman who's collecting tubes.
All right.
I'm just picking up
I'm
on
paid.
my way.
I'm paid to risk life and limb in exchange for money. That's what I do. I'm a mercenary. It's like being a fireman, but I fire bullets at various
And
things.
we're
I hate
college
to point out-
students.
I hate to point out the obvious, but all the money and gold in the world's not going to do us a lot of good if we die down here.
Exactly my
What you
point.
said.
We need to get out of here.
So
All right.
let's focus on finding an exit.
Retire.
Says the man that has all the money outside of here.
Hey, I can't help my parents, man.
You guys.
You should have gone. Look, man, I'm spinning it as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm wasting it as quickly as I possibly can.
I'm going to say you guys are able to get out of this hallway and back outside into that one room with the gigantic thing. And are you guys going to go back outside of that, back to the hallway?
Yeah, we're just gonna basically retrace our
Retrace
steps.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys go back, you find yourself at that crossroads again. You can go left or right. Going left will go, I'm going to say, in the eastward direction. Going right would be going in the westward direction.
Where haven't we been?
You're facing south. Where haven't you been? You haven't been northeast, and you haven't been in the southwest. You've gone through 1, 2, 3. You've gone through a lot of the complex so far. I can't really tell you where exactly.
Let's go to Southwest.
Okay. You find yourself confronted with another one of those 20-foot holes.
Fuck it, let's go northeast.
All right. This is a really long passageway. You guys go down for quite a ways until you find yourselves with a passageway going to the left or forward. Which way do you guys go?
They're
The left.
always forward.
Forward.
Forward always.
Okay. You guys keep going forward, and then you guys find another corridor goes off to the left, where you can keep going forward.
What's down the corridor to the left? Let's peek.
You can go like 5 feet and then look in. It looks like the same type of room that you arrived here. It's one of those 6-sided hexagonal rooms with like a different panel in each wall with strange writing.
Do you want to try touching that panel and see if we can get out of here?
I don't know. Last time one of you guys started touching this shit,
I got excited, okay?
Exactly.
Are the letters on the panels similar to the ones on Benny's shirt?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take the shirt. I'm going to do a quick linguistic analysis.
Hell, even Chad under his breath goes, bullshit!
Even me
Dr.
was laughing at
Morbius?
that.
I got this, guys. I got this.
Hey, don't worry about it, guys. I got a back.
Let's pull out your sonic screwdriver and point it at the shirt and then the panel and wait till it beeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just say fantastic for good measure.
Exactly. And then run over and slap the panel.
Hello,
Are-
everyone.
are
I
they
have a
the same
confession.
Are they the same letters or similar letters?
Similar.
Hmm.
It's just like a panel, or is it like a panel?
It takes up the entire wall. It's every
So
wall.
it's like a mural, not a control panel.
Not a control panel. It's like it's like a mural, and
Okay.
each wall is a different panel of
Writing. Okay. Is there a door leading out of this chamber?
There's one going to the left, and one. Yeah, there's one going to the left.
Okay. Then I guess we'll go to left.
You guys can deduce that by going left, you will technically be going backwards. But you'll be going west, and you guys have been traveling east.
Okay. Well, then let's go back to the fork in the hall and proceed to the direction that would have been forward had we not taken this detour.
Okay. You guys keep going forward, and you see that there's a room in front of you, and then there's a corridor to your left.
Okay. Well, I guess what's in the room in front of us?
You guys are able to see. It's a hexagonal room.
Shock.
Each wall being a 10-foot square. In each room, in each room the doorway is obscured by some roiling green gas, but you guys are able to see past it. You guys gonna enter the room? Past?
No, we're not walking through the green gas.
Okay.
No.
How far across is the room?
How big is the room? Like how far from one end to one end? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
About 50 feet.
I can make 50 feet and hold my breath.
Yeah, but what if the air in there is caustic too and starts burning you?
Yeah, mustard gas really didn't never during the war.
Holding your breath isn't going to help. Besides, what's on the other side? You know what I mean?
What is on the other side?
You guys can see through breaks in the gas that there are more metal tables with some more of those metal straps.
I grab a cat and throw it in the room.
Where did you find a cat?
I spend a hero point to have a cat.
I'd kind of like to go back to that long hallway and see where that ends up at.
What, the one to the left?
Well, now we're going to have to go to the right, to the right, to the right, back to the
Right.
to the right, to the long,
Now dip, baby, dip.
to the long hallway. We have to go up, up, down, down, right, left, A, B.
You just unlocked God mode.
Start.
Up, down, left, right, BA, start. What?
Now you can go down through the gas.
Is Rolf going through?
I forgot to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get as much of my skin.
Tie the rope to him, Chad, so if you need to.
Why are you doing this?
Because plot.
This isn't plot. This is just you running off into a room full of toxic gas.
I try and get as
I'm
much.
gonna
of
start beating
my
a rock
skin.
against my head because plot. Come on.
Rolf is an expert in gas now.
It's research.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
Gas
breath.
is sterilizing gas that they
Alright,
go
are you
to
going?
before surgery.
I hold my breath and go.
All right. You hold your breath. Roll a hard con roll.
Hard
tears.
Hard.
As you start to suffer from some intestinal cramps. That
I made a regular con roll, but not a hard one.
okay. So you're just in some you're slightly uncomfortable and some pain. So physical actions you're gonna have a little bit of difficulty performing those for the next 9 hours.
Okay.
Yeesh.
So you're like gripping your stomach, but you can see that there are a bunch of metal tables with pliable metal straps for holding people holding people in place. Within the walls, shelves hold vicious-looking and nightmare-inducing alien surgical tools, as well as empty brain cylinders and containers holding a wide array of noxious and unknown chemicals. At the far side of the room, you can see some vats, some containing what look to be some of those weird like lobster limbs, and then some like weird organs that are like green and blue and orange, and you're wondering what the heck you're looking at. There's also some wings. You can tell that they're from the Migo. Like a head of theirs. There's some strange body parts that are just floating in a pinkish white milky liquid.
These are some weird ass aliens.
Aliens. Some assembly required.
Freight is 2 and up.
Maybe that's how they reproduce. They lose a limb and it grows another body.
But then once you look past these vats, you see that there are several of these beings in various stages of vivisection. Some limbs have been removed, torsos cut open, brain or your heads cut into. Roll sanity. Roll for a sanity roll. Just roll.
Go roll.
I made it.
Okay, you don't lose anything. And then you see 2 of those round grates with the rushing water beneath them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But we determined that going down there, we'd be more than likely trapped.
Although this tends to lend credence to the theory that it comes out at the river, because sounds to me like they're flushing the bodies into the river.
It sounds like waste disposal.
But why would they experiment on themselves?
Well, there's a possibility that maybe something else is experimenting on them.
Or
That's
they
true.
could be trying to figure out something. I mean, they're aliens, right? They're not from here. Maybe something happened when they got here.
Or this could be the room where they modify themselves to look like humans.
Ooh, that could be it.
Or maybe they're trying to figure out how to make themselves more compatible with humans.
Maybe they came here for our women.
They always come for the women.
I know they always do. They're not very alien, really. They're that predictable.
Well, you know what they say about Earth girls.
They're not so different, you and I.
Right. Rolf, what are you doing?
Are there any other exits from this room?
There's one to your left. No, there's the one that you came from. Or one to your right. I'm sorry, not your left.
Can I take a peek in the one to the right?
Yeah. There's like a small little 5-foot corridor or 10-foot corridor.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one of those grates beneath you in this corridor. And then it comes out into another one of those rooms that you were in. But this one
It has what? I'm sorry.
Sorry. This one contains something else.
Of Yithian.
Contains tanks in which float human bodies of various ages in a clear, syrupy liquid. Please roll for sanity for me.
Made it.
Okay. All specimens appear to be in a very robust health. All the bodies be they children or up to around 35 years of age, they've all had their brains replaced by cables running from the ceiling.
The cables go into the ceiling?
Yep, from the ceiling, and they go into this vat.
How tight are these cables into the ceiling?
They're tight.
I can't pull one out?
No, you can't pull one out, but you could probably cut one.
Are any of them familiar?
What if I told you?
And there's plenty of blades in this room that you can see.
I'm going to cut one.
Okay. You cut one, and the body starts floating a little bit more freely because it's not connected to anything.
Does the body regain consciousness? Is it a lot? Can I tell if it's alive or dead or anything?
Nope, it's just floating there. Like a dead body.
I'm going to cut them all.
Okay, they all just start floating in the vat, sometimes bumping into one each other.
You're dead,
We need
Jim.
to get freaky.
Is this are there any other exits to this room?
No. There's just there's only came from.
All right, so I'm going to go back and let them know what's going on in there.
Okay. So you guys see Rolf come back, and go ahead.
There's bodies. I put them out of their misery.
Body.
Okay.
It's incredibly unnerving considering his newly bald head.
Oh, okay.
Right.
There were bodies. I put them out of their misery. Okay, well, what other than the gas door, what other doors are there in this room?
That's the only room.
I also tell them about the grates with the water.
That lends credence to the theory that this underground river runs to the river into town.
Why are you talking like that?
That's the way I talk when I'm thinking. You should know this, dear.
Oh, I'm your dear now?
You've always been my dear. You make my hearts pound.
Wild thing, I think I love you.
Wow. You can hear the love of those words.
Who are you and what did you do with Benny?
I'm doing science for you, woman.
No, you're doing science for you. I just happen to be benefiting right now.
So what are you guys doing?
Backtrack, and I guess we're taking a passage that goes off to the right.
I mean, it's to the left, but don't matter.
Whatever.
Did I say right earlier?
Well,
No,
it's
you
technically
said
the
left.
right coming. It's the right if we're coming back.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going the other way.
This way is just a long corridor that this goes on for a really long time. You guys eventually just start to get tired and start wondering
How long have we been down here?
how long. Yeah, exactly. And how long is this corridor going to go?
9 hours long.
Actually, about 2 hours long. You guys walk a pretty good distance, and eventually you guys find your way outside. You guys are able to exit out onto another hill that you guys can deduce is just like
Freedom!
yeah.
Is it morning yet? Is a better
Fresh
question.
air.
I don't believe it's morning yet. That's the thing.
All right, so we need to stay on our toes considering that there are still large tree things. wandering around doing their red magic thingies or whatever those were.
That is the end of episode 4. And for saving Rolf, give yourself, or everybody can get 1d6 sanity points.
Yay.
Rolf, go ahead and give yourself 1d6 for being rescued.
I get 1d6 for being
No
rescued.
Christmas! No Christmas!
I don't know
this?
what that was. I don't know what that was.
That was the Final Fantasy victory music.
Da 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 da
Thank you.
Nerds.
Just for ease of record, Chad got 5%.
All right, so you got like what, 1 back because you lost 4 earlier.
Pretty much.
Good.
I got 3 for being rescued. Just making sure I got that right.
Yeah.
You're rescued. You get 3 sanity points.
I am free.
Damsel in distress, motherfucker.
Really, it's his newly found love for being a shaved head man that has made him happy. It gave him the same
More
back.
things and more rich than he started. You retire.
Well, hey. That was the end of chapter 4, huh?
That crazy phrenologist priest would have loved your head, Rolf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That is the end of episode 4. So next time we play, we'll start off with episode 5. And it
Because
takes place.
5 comes after 4.
The Empire Strikes Back.
It takes place immediately after this one ends. So you guys will be starting off at this hill.
Cool.
The hill.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. Friday, we got more Weird Wild West.
Yes, we do.
Wow, wow.
No more from you.
Wow, wow.
Saturday, we're talking about Glacky.
Glacky.
Lake
Okay.
Monsters. Glacky.
Glacky.
And then,
monsters.
Nyarlathotep next Monday. So, with all that in mind, say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Jim West,
That's
Desperado.